and today I'm going to be doing the BookTube Newbie Tag. This is another one that I have not done yet, and I've been on YouTube for about 2 months now, and I thought it would be a good time during Vlogmas to go ahead and do this video before I've been on too long. So the first question is, why did you start this channel? And I started this channel because I didn't have a lot of people to talk to about books and the kind of books that I like to read, and I don't really have a lot of friends who like books or like reading or read the kind of books that I read. My husband reads a lot, but he doesn't read the kind of books that I read. So when I try to talk to him about the books that I read, he's like, no. So anyway, I found BookTube whenever, I don't even know how, I just stumbled across a BookTube video and I was like, this is awesome. There's a whole community out there of people who read the books that I read, and I want to be a part of that. So I contemplated uploading a video for a really long time. I watched videos non-stop for like a month before I actually decided to just go do it, and I did it, and I'm so happy that I did. So the next question is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to BookTube? And you know, I don't really have a good answer for this. I hope that maybe just like probably most people say my personality maybe, I don't know, but I really don't have that fun of a personality. So yeah, I don't even know how to answer this question. Okay, so moving on. What are you most excited for about this new channel? And I'm most excited about meeting new people, and I think most people say that in their newbie tag video, but that is honestly what I'm most excited about. That's why I created my YouTube channel, was so that I could meet other people who like to talk about the same things that I like to talk about. And I love talking about books. That's basically all I talk about. Most of my friends think I'm crazy, and I'm always trying to be like, I have a bookshelf in my room, go pick out a book, we can talk about it, we can be friends, and most of my friends are like, I don't really read, and then I'm like, okay, so yeah, that is why I'm excited about this channel. It's because I've met a lot of people already in the past 2 months that I've been doing this channel that like a lot of things that I like, and we can talk about the things that I like to talk about. So the next question is, why do you love reading? And I love reading because it's somewhere where I can escape to. If I'm having a bad day or just a bleh day, I can open up a book and there's a whole new world waiting for me inside that book. I can escape my bad day, or I can spice up my day, or you know, if I'm bored, I can just pop in my headphones and listen to an audiobook or whatever. I love reading, and it might be something that I can't completely explain, but can anybody explain the things that they love to do? I don't know. I think there's some things that you're born to do, and reading and writing are something that I'm born to do. So next we have, what book or book series got you into reading? And for me, this is gonna be the Twilight series. I started becoming, you know, actually whenever I started reading back in first grade or whenever you start to read, I wasn't a good reader. I was actually somebody who was in reading classes and specialty reading classes because I wasn't very good at it, and I was really slow to become a reader, and so I didn't read. Probably all through elementary school I wasn't much of a reader, and then my freshman year of high school, well no, my 8th grade year, Twilight came out, and I read Twilight and I loved it, and those were the only books that I read for a while, were the Twilight books, the whole series. I read the whole series, and I read it when the book came out. I read it in one day, then the next book came out and I read it in one day, and I loved those books, and those books got me into reading, and I read them so fast, and I felt like, hey, like I am good at reading and I do like reading, so I'm going to keep reading. And then a love for it grew, and it grew from that series. I definitely think that series is what I owe my love for reading to. So that is why if I talk about the Twilight series, I never diss on it. I love that series, and it has made me into a better reader. So next is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktuber? And you know, if I were to ask my favorite booktubers a question, I'd probably just ask for their advice on, you know, how I can reach more people and how I can influence more people to get to reading. I feel like they make a big influence on people to start reading, and I want to be someone who influences those people as well. The last question is, what challenges do you think starting a BookTube channel will be the hardest to overcome? And I would have to say that I'm a very shy person, and if you watch my first video, which is the same for most people, it's very awkward. Probably my first like 20 videos were pretty awkward, but I think if you watch my first video and you watch like the last video that I've posted, I think I've come a long ways in terms of being able to talk in front of a camera and not feel awkward or be awkward. I feel like I'm talking to a whole community. I don't feel like I'm talking to a camera, so I feel like I'm already starting to overcome that. So that would have probably been my answer to the question if I would have done this when I first started BookTube. But now I am starting to overcome this already, so I feel like that is awesome. And maybe something that I need to overcome in the future is still maybe loosening up a little more and showing kind of my weird, fun, quirky personality. I am a little shy as far as showing that side of me. My husband says I'm like the weirdest person ever, but I don't think anyone watching this would really notice how weird I am, but maybe a little bit. Maybe I'm a little full of myself. Maybe everybody knows I'm weird. I don't know. Okay, so that is it for my BookTube Newbie Tag. I also did the AuthorTube Newbie Tag like 2 videos ago, so if you're interested in that, I'll link that below and you can watch that as well. And thank you for watching my video, and it's so nice to meet everybody. I am so happy to be in this community and meeting new people every day that love the same things that I do. And yeah, so thanks everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye.